everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hey nail lover. Today we'll be doing my first unicorn nails, hence the beautiful girly colors. But the video will consist of just me trying to do a unicorn horn nail with acrylic only. I watched a YouTube video on this to get the gist and to see how I can start this kind of work and whatever, and I will be posting that video information down below because I do give credit when it's due. If you're new here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're not new here, I hope that's done already. And let's get into the video. Before we start, I would like to show my current set. This is, I don't know what this set will be called, and I had this set on for maybe 2 weeks already, so they're already looking a little unshaped, if you guys can see. But this is my most recent set. Inspiration was by Nailedbysie, and let's get started. So as you can see, I prepped the natural nail, which would be these nails that Sheila came with. These nails that Sheila came with. This tip started off as a square tip, and I filed it down to a stiletto shape, because if you look at a unicorn's horn, it's like a stiletto shape. So that's how we started, and now I'm just fixing up the shape a little bit because now the glue is a little bit more dry, and then I'm going to start the acrylic work. So now I am going to begin with the first bead. So if this video comes across to any more or less professional nail techs, if you see me doing anything wrong and don't mind helping, please leave a comment down below. Constructive criticism really helps a lot, and I'm one to love it. I do not get offended by it as long as you're not too rude. Yeah, because again, I'm learning from myself on my own techniques, and whatever I feel is on YouTube that sounds like it'll work. But again, I am self-taught, so any tips or tricks will be very, very helpful. And like I said, I always give credit where it's due, so. So I've learned that one thing to keep in mind as you're doing your acrylic work for the unicorn horn nail, you want to apply way more acrylic than usual, because you're going to be cutting into the acrylic with your drill. So yes, that's another thing to keep in mind. You need a drill for this look. I honestly do not think that you can create this look without a drill. Okay, so this is my thick ass nail, thick with 2 C's. Well, nail. So now, again, sorry if you see Sheila is flipping you off. I just think that it's the best nail to work with. So yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but she's super thick. And now I'm just gonna go in and reshape, because the acrylic will always take away from your shape, remember that. every nail tech has a different perspective on shapes, sizes, lengths. Every nail tech is different, so always ask for your nail tech shape guide, length guide, things of that sort, because your ballerina can be a nail tech's coffin, your coffin could be a nail tech's ballerina, etc. So I'm sure many of you guys thought I didn't have a drill, because all of the videos that I have do consist of nail files. But I do have a little drill. It's not one of them fancy big old metal ones from the nail salon. And you know, it's not the expensive kind, because again, I'm working my way to the good stuff. So this is my nail drill. Very inexpensive, but very, very powerful, if I must say so myself. It has the it's a outlet one. I don't really know what it, I mean, I'm kind of having a brain fart right now. It's the one that you have to plug in. It doesn't work without it being plugged. On the wire, it has the dial right here. I don't know if you can see it. Where this is the speed, how fast or how slow you want it to go, and then the switch right here is to turn it on, and which direction you want it to go, whether clockwise or not clockwise. I don't really have a specific direction. I feel like they all work for me, but the speed, I usually keep it all at the lowest because it's powerful. So for this look, I have nail bits, but not sure, they're in my mess somewhere, but I don't really know that I need to do my research on the nail bits. I don't know which ones are the best ones, the more coarse ones, the softest ones. I need to do my research. So to do this look, I'm just going to use the bits that came with the drill, which came in this bag. They look like this one to be exact. If any nail techs or beginners like me know what kind of grit this is, or whatever, let me know in the comments down below, because I actually like it. So let's get into it. So with the video I was watching to get in, to be inspired by this and to learn what I do know, which will be down in the description below, it says to start off drilling in like a diagonal manner, and I'm going to try my best, my so best to get this angle right, because if you watch previous videos, sometimes I have to zoom in, zoom out, edit it a certain way because my angles just aren't right because of my setup. But again, slowly but surely my setup will get better, so just work with me. So again, she said to work in like a diagonal movement as such, from like this end to this end, and then when you get to like the middle or something, you're supposed to do like a backwards S. Why? I'm not too sure, but I know that is going to be the part that gives me the most trouble. But let's try it out. So for hearing references, because I don't think you can actually see how fast it's actually going, so this is the lowest speed. This is the highest speed. I don't know if you could tell the difference, but it sounds like if someone's getting ready to get their teeth drilled in, and yeah. So for this one, being that I have to cut into the acrylic with it, I'll probably put it more at a medium, just to see. And if it doesn't work, I'll adjust the speed as I go. That cut looks a little too like wide. I don't know if you guys could tell, but I'm just gonna keep going, and we'll talk about the results afterwards. far so good. Liking how it's coming out. Also, I was trying to hold my drill like the way the woman did in this type of video, but she had like her pinky out like this, and oop, you see, like I just drilled my own nail. Like I don't know how to do it the way others do it. So literally, I hold my drill as if I'm writing, or how I would hold my pen or pencil. So now I'm going to try to do that backwards S as she said, and see how that line comes out. This is what we're working with so far. Yeah, I knew this part was gonna give me the most trouble. We're just gonna keep moving on because I don't want them to be super like deep. Also, I'm using like the edge, like that part of the drill to actually cut into it. Yeah, I can't really get the hang of the backwards S. Like I just messed this one up, but it's okay. This is what we're working with so far. I'm gonna try to just go back. I'm gonna try to do the backwards S thing again one more time. Yeah, I can't do it. I just messed it up again. So I'm just gonna try to just continue to do the way I was doing it in the beginning. So this is what we're working with. This is right after I cut the pattern into the nail. I don't know if you guys can. This is what it looks like. Then she says that she goes in with the drill. Again, I'm gonna actually lower it this time though. And she takes away the sharpness of the ridges by just going back in. Softer this time though. So now this is the part where I would ask my my client to go wash their hands. Sheila doesn't have any legs. I have no legs. I have no legs. So I'm just gonna pop her off and go wash her because I'm not gonna just be wasting my alcohol pads on little old Sheila. So let me go walk her to the bathroom real quick. Okay, so the next step would be to take some in the video I watched, she took some top coat, but I'm gonna use my base gel instead from Macart. Love it. And she said to paint in the direction of the cuts. So paint in the direction of the cuts. Gonna take Sheila, well, I can't undo her now because now she's wet. So I'm just gonna bring the gel lamp and I'm just gonna cure this for 60 seconds. That's it cured. Right now I'm not gonna touch it, but it would have a sticky layer over it because it's a base gel, and with the look I'm about to do, you do not want to take off that sticky layer. If you do want to take off that sticky layer, you just take an alcohol pad and wipe it down and it won't be sticky no more. So the inspiration I got, she did like a fairy dust, unicorn dust type of thing, but I don't have unicorn like colored dust. But the one I do have is pretty. So since I'm using this type of dust, we need the sticky layer for it. If the sticky layer was not there, it would not stick. Literally, you would just be wasting your time. So I ordered these from Amazon as well. Amazon is thebomb.com from Born Pretty. Link will be down below if I remember. If I don't kill me. Just leave a comment below and I'll definitely give you the link. So this is what it looks like. I don't really know if you can see. There you go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to tap this little thingy into it and just rub it down. Oh my god, it's already super pretty. Can you guys see? Just keep dipping and rub on to the areas you want it to go. If you had different colors, you know, you could have just mixed and matched, put some blue here, pink here, yellow here, you know. I have some other I'll call them fairy dust for now, but that's for another video. Actually, it's pretty freaking cool because look, it looks like a purple iridescent here, but in this lighting it looks green. I love it. But as you can tell, well, I don't know if you can tell, but I can tell, as you add the finishing touches, and this is usually the same with any look, the floors do come out. So if you can tell towards the end where I was trying to do the backwards S, the cuts are a little messed up. So I think that's perfect. It will get messy, so I don't think I would be doing a lot of these like fairy dust looks on Sheila because this is a waste of product. And your girl is a nail tech on a budget. Hashtag. Okay, so we're gonna close that up, and the next thing we'll do, which I actually hate to do because the dust and the little glitter particles get stuck in the brush. So sometimes I'll go in on a whole different look and there'll still be some particles in the brush, so sometimes it'll be a little glitter here and there. So that's why after I apply the Macart, top it off, I will wipe the brush down on a napkin or something so that it doesn't have too much glitter particles, and I definitely need a new one. So again, we're going to paint in the direction of the ridges. Shine. Just wipe this down on a nice dry spot. Pop this back in, and now I'm going to cure this for another 30 seconds. And so this is the finished product after the last 60 seconds in the lamp. My next step would be to wipe it down with a alcohol pad, but again, I'm not wasting alcohol pads on Sheila. Sorry, boo. I will be creating a whole unicorn yak set. That's what I'm calling it, unicorn yak. And if you don't know what yak is, it's grow up. I'm going to create a whole set for Sheila, but that picture will be uploaded to my Instagram. So if you are wondering what Sheila's whole set looks like, hit up my Instagram at Nailedbysie. That's NAILED by SIE, and that's my handle for everything via Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I can give you a sneak peek, a little sneak peek. That's a little sneak peek for you, because I know there's this new trend where there's one shape that's different, so I created a coffin shape. So that's your little sneak peek. If you want to see how the whole hand turns out, again, check out my Instagram at Nailedbysie. And yeah, if you're new, please don't forget to hit subscribe if you like this content. If you're old and you do like this content, please leave a comment down below so I can continue to create this stuff for you guys. Again, thank you for learning with me and growing with me, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
What a wonderful world.